we want to point out some things about this rich man, because many of us possess these characteristics. And if it pleases the Lord tonight, we'll use for a thought or a theme, do you want me, or do you want what I can give you? And the Lord asked the question in my spirit, says, do you want me, or do you want what I can give you? Do you want a relationship, or do you merely want religion?
All right.
There's a difference, you know. As I was reading this morning, an author by the name of Francis Chan points out that when people give their lives to Christ, sometimes it's simply because they're looking for a get out of hell free card. Yeah, somebody didn't catch it. Because what happens is we want Jesus to join us on our journey through life. And when we ask Jesus to join us on our journey, there is little or no evidence of change.
Amen.
Why you say that, Reverend? Well, because when people ask Jesus to join them, they really haven't repented.
All right. Come on.
What they have merely done, and get this now, instead of following Christ, what we merely do is sprinkle a little bit of salt and pepper of Jesus on our life. We want to sprinkle a little bit of Jesus on our life in order that we get that get out of hell free card. We want to sprinkle just a little bit of Jesus on our life so that we can say to other men and other women that, you know, I got religion. I go to church every Sunday. And the question is asked by those other folk that are looking, well, why ain't there been no change come about?
All right. Look out, preacher.
In the hearts of man, they want God to follow them around.
There you go.
Helping them to get whatever it is they want, rather than following God and allowing God's will to be done. Am I right about it? And the author Chan said, to put it another way, we are trying to add a little bit of Jesus, like adding salt and pepper to your greens, to your beans and to your rice. We just want to sprinkle a little bit here and a little bit there. So at the end of the day, the salt and the pepper, they make your food taste a little bit better. But the truth is, you are merely still dying on rice and beans.
Look out. All right now. Preach.
Somebody get that on the way out.
Come on.
But when repentance takes place, it's more like what happens when a man is looking for a wife and he already got somebody.
Look out. Amen.
But he see this other lady come along and he gets to know and he realized that this is the one he probably can hold his attention. And in order to make things right, he know he got to close the door on that other thing.
Come on with it.
Somebody catching me. He know he got to close the door on the other so he can inherit that which God has shown him is good for him.
That's right.
And we continue in this life.
Yes, sir.
Trying to sprinkle Jesus here and Jesus there. Not allowing him to come in and totally consume my heart the way that he wants to. I remember a while ago, Pastor shared with me that if God were a waterfall, that the average person would stick their hand under, that would be enough for them. And some people will put their feet in, and that would be enough for them. But rarely will a man ever allow the waterfall to totally consume him, and he drown and become the waterfall, and the waterfall of God begins to live through him.
Yeah. All right. My Lord. All right.
Many of us, when we're in the world, we allow the world to consume us.
Yeah.
We allow the world to become a part of us. But when it comes to God, we want to give him a little piece here and a little piece there.
All right.
And we want to give him a sprinkle. I can use you right now, Jesus, but I can't. This situation don't call for you.
All right.
Can I preach in here today? And I got to slow down and teach so that the body of Christ begins to understand the reason that revivals are few far and in between. I know we have the services and we have the yearly annual services, but if a true revival were to take place, there wouldn't have to be no annual.
Come on.
But we sprinkle a little bit because we got to collect the cash. Oh, y'all, I'm okay. I just want to keep it real tonight.
That's right.
All right.
But if man would truly cry out for a true revival, family, and seek the face of God, the way the scripture commands us to seek ye first the kingdom of God, and everything will be added to it. But we got to first put our eyes on the kingdom. We got our eyes on what the kingdom brings to us.
Look out. All right. Yes, sir.
We ain't looking at the kingdom as becoming a part of the kingdom, but we want what the kingdom can offer us.
Yes, sir. All right. Amen. That's what it's all about.
And when we're in the world, we allow the world to become a part of us. But we give God this and we give him what's left over.
Yeah.
The scripture clearly points out to us that we are in the world, but not of the world.
All right.
And that's the lesson that Jesus was trying to give this rich man. And you know, the Holy Spirit told me, he said, look at the characteristics of the rich man. And it puzzled me because the rich man comes to Jesus and he said, how can I inherit the eternal life?
That's right.
But look at the scripture. The rich man knew the commandments.
Amen.
He knew how. He said he kept them since his youth.
Yeah.
All right.
And he said, but how can I inherit the kingdom?
Yeah.
So the Holy Spirit said, look at the characteristics of the rich man. He knew the commandments.
Yeah.
He followed the commandments. He was clearly a religious man.
Yes.
But he wasn't satisfied.
Right. All right.
He wanted more from his faith.
Yes.
And he was not sure about where he was going to end up.
Amen. Amen.
How is it that he knew the commandments, he followed the commandments, but he was not sure about his faith, and he was a religious man? Because you got to have more than religion, family. You got to have relationship. What are you talking about, Reverend? Well, glad you asked.
Amen.
Because when we look at the dynamic of faith and relationship versus faith and religion married together, we see that the difference is much like the difference between kindness and niceness.
Come on with it.
What's the difference, right? The difference is being kind means that you will pick up the slack because it needs to be done.
Amen. Okay.
Being kind, when you got faith and a relationship, it means you are supporting an initiative, even if you don't agree with it, but you're supporting it because the church has decided that that's what we're going to do, and I'm going to do my part.
Amen. All right. Amen.
All right. Amen.
That's kindness.
Come on with it.
That's a relationship.
Yeah.
Kindness being willing, oh, this is going to get somebody, being willing to mentor that weird new convert.
All right.
that everybody is avoiding. Because they don't look like us, they don't talk like us, they don't dress like us, they don't even relate to us other than their love for Christ.
Right.
But kindness is you going to them and embracing them, letting them know that they are the body of Christ, that they are part of the church family, instead of shunning them and pushing them into a corner and making them feel exiled in the place that they have come to grow.
Amen.
Glory be to God.
Amen.
Faith and relationship is like kindness. But faith and religion is much like niceness. Tell me what niceness is, Reverend. I'm glad you asked. Niceness is taking the new converts to dinner so that you'll be revealed around the congregants for the one who got the bankroll. Niceness is wanting to pat on the back for serving in the ministry that you joined. You had your choice to join any ministry in the church, and you went to the usher ministry, you may have went to whatever ministry you went to, but now you want somebody to pat you on the back. Why? Part of the new convert was to join a ministry and get involved in the church, but now you want somebody to pat you on the back and tell you how good you're doing. Why can't you just do your job and keep it moving? Just niceness. Niceness is performing favors and holding them over somebody's head when you need a return later on. That's faith in religion. Because you know the principles, you're following the principles, but there's one or two things that ain't connecting. They ain't connecting because really what happens is when you just got religion, you ain't allowing the Holy Ghost to flood your heart like the Holy Ghost needs to, so that you can be discipled and you can share this gospel with somebody and somebody can be healed, delivered, and set free. And there's a domino effect that you keep discipling for. You mean, Reverend, we ain't supposed to just drive a nice car on Sunday with it shined up and get out the car and have a ring on every finger and have a pimp suit on with gold rim glasses and come up in there and look good and say, I got my religion on today. That's why you ain't being revived. Because we're looking at the wrong thing.
All right, man.
Me and Ruby was headed to the airport in Baltimore, Maryland from the National Baptist Conference. And, I don't know if he was a preacher or not. Come down through the walkway with some gators on. Gold rim glasses. He was decked out. I told Ruby he ain't gonna be able to walk for them shoes. It was 90 degrees and he got on a three-piece suit and tie and looking at me funny because I got my sleeve rolled up and I got on khaki and I'm comfortable.
Lord have mercy.
What I'm saying, family, is we got it all twisted up.
Yes, we do.
And we think because we can recite some scripture and because we can keep the commandments and because we don't commit the sin that the young folk are committing, but we committing some sin. You say you ain't, you telling a lie and the truth ain't in there. But we think this because we done passed some levels and it ain't nothing left for us to be done down that level. We holier than thou now. And we don't need that. You don't have to pray for me. No, I'm okay.
You preaching, brother. All right now. Yes, you will.
And so what happens is the body of Christ gets all twisted up. And y'all want to know something? Satan ain't tearing down churches no more. He's joining them. So why would he try to tear it down when he in somebody's ear. You know she don't like you, don't you? And then that thing gets to moving throughout the church. And before you know it's a demon in there, wreaking havoc on the body. We got it messed up. And we begin to look at all these things that the kingdom can offer us. Status and money and fine cars and all these things that come to us because we just happen to be in a group of people rubbing elbows with the big wigs and the dignitary and the people that can put us in position to get some earmarks and some money in our pocket, but we're losing our soul. Bible said, what profit a man to gain the whole wide world and lose his very soul? See, the rich man, he couldn't understand what Jesus was offering him. He couldn't understand what God was offering through Jesus Christ. And he came to Jesus. He said, how can I inherit the kingdom? How can I inherit eternal life? And he wanted more than what he had. But it behooved me to understand that if he was keeping the commandments, since his youth he still didn't have what he was looking for. I came to tell somebody, just like it behooved Nicodemus and he couldn't figure it out, you got to be born again. And that's what the rich man was asking for. But when Jesus required him to give up what he had to give up, Bible said he walked away with his head hung down. There's some Christians out here today got their head hung down. Because when it comes down to it, when the rubber meets the road, they understand that they can't take it with them when they die. They understand that it means nothing but nothing to a hill of beans, that you have acquired all this wealth. And now it's time to die and the wealth can't save you. You've acquired all these things and you got outbuildings of stuff all the way down the backyard. But it can't get you nothing now. And so the rich man, because he had many riches, when Jesus told him what the requirement was to inherit eternal life, he walked away with his head hung down. Because there were some things that he obtained that he did not want to let go of. And that's when Jesus points out to him, he said, go and sell all that you got. Go and give it to the poor. And then take up your cross and follow me. And when you begin to do that, you'll inherit a treasure in heaven. And just come and follow me. And that's all he's saying tonight, family. If you want a revival, I'm talking about a true revival in the heart of the land. Jesus said, just give me everything you got. And I'm going to give you something you ain't even got room enough to receive. Can I get a witness in here tonight as I get ready to take my seat? Can't you see the rich man as he goes there cheery-eyed and joy in his heart, thinking that surely I've done enough to inherit eternal life. I kept the commandments all of my life until when I was a young boy. But I got news for you tonight, family, that if you've been living under the old covenant was there to exploit your wrongs. The old covenant was there to show you where you were skipping up and messing up. But you got to receive, just like Nicodemus, the spiritual birth of the Lord in your heart. You got to give God everything you got. Bring it on down to the altar. I don't know who this is for tonight, but I came to tell you, if things are looking funny to you lately and you just can't get right, it's time to come on down and give it over to Jesus, because Jesus was offering this rich man something that he had no knowledge of. What was he offering, Reverend? He was offering everything that he gave you and I out on Golgotha Hill. He was offering grace like you've never seen it before. Grace that will save his life. grace. But God gives you grace and don't give you what you deserve. That's what he was offering the rich man this day. But the rich man couldn't see it because he had so many things in his eyes. He had fallen in love with the world and the riches thereof. And he had to hold on to those things, and he couldn't receive the grace of God. Why do I need the grace of God, Reverend? Oh, hallelujah, Lord. I hear you now. The grace of God. I hear you, William Murphy. And the grace on my life is moving to release the glory of the Lord in the land. Do I have a witness tonight? If you got grace in your life, you can step in the midst of demons. They can't do you no harm. If you got grace in your life, you can step in the midst of hell and won't nobody dare look at you wrong. If you got grace in your life, you can go in the places that men don't go, and you will be all right. If you got grace in your life, you can exercise your power and release the glory of the Lord on his people. We need some more people that's chasing after grace and not looking at the worldly things that it has to offer you. Jesus was offering him grace, but he couldn't receive grace because he had his eye on all of his possession. There's somebody here tonight need to turn your possession over. I ain't asking you to turn over the deed to your car. I'm not asking you to give the church the deed to your house. But what I'm telling you tonight, that if you're going to receive grace, you got to give those things to the Lord and say, Lord, I realize that you allow me to have these things. You allow me to use these things in this life and use them for your glory. And I want grace. I'm trading everything I have. I'm trading everything I am for your grace. For your grace was the blood that was shed for me way back on Calvary. Your grace was the blood that lifted me out of the muck and mire clay. Your grace was the love that carries me through my life. Your grace will take me places money can't buy. Your grace will allow me to walk in heavenly places. Your grace will take me to places man has never seen. Your grace can get me to the other side of the river. The grace
Thank you, Lord.
on our life.
Jesus, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you for your
When
glory.
we testify about the grace,
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you for your glory.
Thank you,
it
Lord.
releases the glory of the Lord.
Jesus, thank you, Lord.
All right.
Thank you,
I
Lord.
got it now.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Lord.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. Thank you,
He
Jesus.
said, I'm going to give you grace.
Thank you,
Even though Adam did what he did,
Thank you, Lord.
even though all the men that came after him did, I'm going to give you grace. Because I'm going to allow my glory to be released like it was supposed to be in the beginning.
Yes, sir. All right.
Thank you, Lord.
So right.
Thank you, Lord.
So true. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Lord.
But without the grace, the glory can't be released.
Thank you, Lord. My God, thank you,
It
Jesus.
can't be released to us anyway.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah.
Because we're not worthy of the glory.
We're not worthy.
Thank you, Lord.
Glory.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
But the grace.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Thank
That's
you,
why
Father.
that's why we say we ain't living under the law. We're living under grace.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Lord.
That don't exempt us from the law. Don't you fool yourself. That don't exempt us from having to follow.
All right.
Amen. Thank you, Lord.
The law, but the law we following is Christ.
That's right.
Christ said, I came not to abolish it,
No.
but I came to fulfill it.
Fulfill it. Amen.
And because he fulfilled it,
That's right.
So,
he's the law that we follow.
yes, sir.
He's the standard.
All right.
He's the grace. Somebody want to argue with me and say, no, okay, whatever.
God be glory.
To him be the glory.
Yeah.
The one who's worthy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's the grace. He offered grace.
Oh, yeah.
Now think about this, and I'm going to sit down.
That's all right. That's all right.
How many times have we been just like the rich man?
Uh-huh.
When God was ready to pour out his grace on us,
Uh-huh.
but we couldn't receive it because all we could think about
Uh-huh.
That's right. Amen.
was the worldly possessions that we loved so much. All we could think about was who was watching. All we could think about was, well, I just, Friday night, my night.
Yeah.
All right.
How many times did we deny the grace to receive something that left us empty anyway? So now that you've received the grace,
Uh-huh.
it is our duty and our obligation to make sure that somebody else knows
That's right.
that it's the grace
Yes, sir.
that allows me to be.
Thank you, sir.
It ain't nothing I've obtained in this world.
Nothing.
It's the grace that allowed me to stand here, preach and teach a gospel that I'm still learning. It's grace. Ain't no school
Uh-huh.
that can teach you.
Say so.
There ain't no individual that can educate you. But it's the grace
Great.
that continues to allow us to be. God bless you tonight. If you receive it, will you say amen?
Amen.